but I know with my first profit, what I'm going to do, I'm going to reinvest, and I'm going to skip the 25,000 and go for the 50, because talk about funding pips and how I passed my first challenge ever. So I purchased, here we go. So I purchased the $10,000 account that cost me about $52. It shows $66 over here, but I did have a discount. So it was around Christmas time. So the first phase that of the $10,000 account, you need to hit the target of 8%. You cannot lose more than 10% of the account, and the max daily drawdown is 5%, right? So 500 per day is your maximum drawdown. The second phase is a little bit much easier because it's only 5%. So it's $500 that you need to make in profit. The same scenario for max loss and your daily drawdown. What else? So officially I'm in a master account. So there's the same thing for the maximum loss and the daily drawdown. That remains the same. And if we go back to my actual account with FundingPips, as you can see, my very first challenge, let's look at this real quick. How long did it take me to pass my very first challenge? It's about 3 weeks. Those red days, I'm going to highlight those red days were the days when I was not sticking to my model and I was not sticking to my setups. And it just shows you how important your models and your setups are when you're actually dealing with platforms and challenges, because you have to be your risk management has to be on point, your discipline has to be on point, and this actually shows you why. So my very first challenge, it took me about 3 weeks to do so. My second challenge, it took me about, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Okay, it was much easier. But again, let's go to the red one. I think the red day on Wednesday, I think I was going crazy over here as well, FOMO as well. Not sticking to one, trying to catch it, trying to break even, and that's what happens. Officially, I'm in a master account, and I'm very happy. I know this is a small win, but a big achievement for myself. I do want to start with a small account because I want to get the ball rolling, and I do not want to pressure myself to buy a $50,000 account or a $100,000 account. But I know with my first profit, what I'm going to do, I'm going to reinvest, and I'm going to skip the 25,000 and go for the 50, because if I can actually do this and my model actually does work, as of right now, is actually showing that it does work. So I can actually just skip the 25 and go to 50. And if I can repeat the same thing what I'm doing with a $10,000 account, my payouts from 50,000 is going to go into 100,000. Okay, so let's talk about my actual strategy. The strategy that I did repeat before in my previous videos on YouTube is very simple. Pull up a chart and let's talk about it. Boom. So this is gold, and with this gold, I'm just going to give you a quick example. So we do have our ranges marked, and we wait for the sweeps to occur. So with this one, I don't think I would even consider, maybe I would, but I do want to see drastic moves. So I want to see a move to the upside. I don't want to see this, it hangs around over here and then it sweeps the daily low, and then I go to the model. So I don't want to, I want to see I want to see drastic moves. So I want to see a calm down, something like this, and boom. And this is something that I will consider somewhere over here. Over here, it's already hovering too much. So I want to see drastic moves to the upside or downside. And then from there, look for change of character, market structure shift, same thing, right? And then I want to see a displacement happen. And then from that displacement, I want to see that reversal into the FEG. So, and that's how we're going to enter. And that time frame will be 1 minute to 5 minutes. So if your ranges are marked, it's like a peace of mind that we all need. I struggle with patience. I don't have any patience, and I think buying challenges it's a good thing for people like me, for traders like me who lack in patience and don't have risk management, nothing, because it actually shows you your weaker points. So I'm looking at this I'm looking at this chart, which is gold, and I'm not interested. So I'll go to the next one. Maybe I will be interested, but you see this actual move, when it first moved over here, I will be interested in this. When it comes back over here, this could be a move up, so I'm not interested. So, and I go to the next one, and I know a lot of people would say study one pair, which is kind of true, because if you do study one pair, you know the pair exactly how it moves, and maybe it will give you a heads up. But I think you can actually waste a lot of time. Why do you want to stick with one pair? When you have your levels marked, I just look at the chart 2 seconds, and I see if the chart is in the middle of nothing, I just skip it and I go to the next one. So what is the next one going to give me? I'm going to skip this one. Yeah, because it's in the middle. Okay, and I'm just going to keep going. This might give me something, but not really, because it's already hovering. It did come up. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we have on the 5 minute. It did come up, and now it's too much of this right here. Possibly it can actually, okay, it swept, it came back around, but now it's just too much. It's hanging around this level too much for me to even consider an entry. I will look at it, maybe I will risk something, but not really. Okay, let's go to the next one. So this is the difference when you have multiple pairs, and when you have everything marked, you don't deal with this, should I enter, should I not enter. Look at this is in the middle. I'm not wasting my time. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go to the next one. Same thing, nothing. I want to see sweeps. I want to see levels get swept. I want to see levels get swept. And this already got swept. What is this level? Previous monthly high. Okay, this video is supposed to be about funding pips, and I'm losing track right now. So going back to funding pips, and my strategy is very simple. I look at the levels; they need to get swept. I want to see market structure shift, displacement back to fair value gap, and we enter. Your stop loss is your previous low. As of right now, it's working. Past my first ever challenge that I bought with funding pips. Again, I do want to reinvest more challenges. So I think this year is going to be a good year for me. So this is my personal journey. I'm not a coach. I'm not a guru. So I don't want you to take things literally and say, okay, he told me to do so. If you have any questions or tips, leave a comment, like and share, subscribe. It will help me out to keep posting these videos, because if I see people being motivated and they have questions, and I see if I'm actually helping out, that motivates me even more. So great start to 2026, and I can't wait to just keep going. And so thanks again for watching this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about this video if you have any questions as well. So I keep you guys posted, and I will see you soon. Bye.